Hello, NinetailedNinetailes here, speaking on behalf of the SquirtleSquadX. This is a 4th gen overused battle against some guy on Quid. I don't even. But yeah, let's get into it. He's leading off with I believe, Gengar, and I'm gonna lead off with my Aerodactyl named Starscream. All my Pokemon on this team, minus my Celebi, are named after Transformers, which is pretty awesome. And Celebi wasn't even originally part of the team. It used to be an Infernape named Hot Rod, but then I realized I didn't want Starmie to just sweep through half my team, so I got rid of Infernape. So anyway, as you saw there, I set up my Stealth Rock to hit him with a Focus Blast, and I'm going to hit him with a Rock Slide now, almost take him out, and then he's going to hit me with a counter, and that's going to be a dead Aerodactyl there. So, yeah. So he has an early 5-6 lead, and I'm going to go into my, what's this thing called? It's called a Flygon, and I hit him with a Stone-ish, just in case he wanted to switch out, because I am Choice Scarfed, you know, and take him out. He goes into Cresselia, and, yeah. I have to switch out there. I go into my own Gengar, and he sends up a Reflect, which is pretty good, because I can still hit him pretty hard with a Shadow Ball, and yeah. So, Shadow Ball doesn't quite take him out, it takes him into the yellow pretty far, and he sets up a Light Screen now, which is going to be a little bit of a problem, but ultimately isn't going to be that bad. I hit him with the Shadow Ball to take out his Cresselia. So, Cresselia's down, got the screens up though, which is going to be annoying. Goes in Porygon Z, and I'm like, what are you doing, dude? Because I could just hit him with a Focus Blast, you know? So I do exactly that. And the Focus Blast hits, and it does a ton of damage, but he does survive because of that Light Screen. So he sets up an Agility, and now I'm like, oh crap, because a really fast Porygon Z is never a good thing. So he takes out my Gengar with an Ice Beam, and yeah. So I'm going to Megatron my Vaporeon, and I figure first thing I gotta do is stall out these Reflect and Light Screen turns. I did see that he's Life Orb, so I could also stall that out. So yeah. He overpicks there and goes for a Tri-Attack, thinking I might switch out into my Flygon, but I'm like, nah, I'm just gonna stay in and go for a Wish, and that Tri-Attack still did a ton, so yeah. Anyway, what am I gonna do? He goes into Linoon, and now that's really explains why the Light Screen and Reflect were very important to him, because in order for Linoon to set up, he's gonna have to use Belly Drum, and then he could do pretty well with Extreme Speed then. But because I did waste an extra 2 turns stalling out his screens, luckily I'm not going to let him have the chance to set up his Linoon. And I just hit him with a Toxic, because I don't know if Light Screen's worn off yet, but Surf's not going to do that much. I see he's going to go for Seed Bomb, so I go into Celebi. He goes for Seed Bomb, and yeah, it doesn't do much at all. And this next turn, I believe I'm going to go for the Leaf Storm. He gets a Salac Berry activated, so he's a little faster now. He can outspeed my Celebi and go for a Shadow Claw, but it doesn't do much. Like, Linoon's really not the best physical attacker. It just has nice Belly Drum plus priority. So yeah, I hit him with the Leaf Storm, take out his Linoon. Next he goes into a Togekiss, and I don't want anything taking any extra damage from an Air Slash, so I just leave Celebi in to take it, and yeah. So that doesn't really matter, I just let him take out Celebi. I can't even tell what item he has. He might be Scarfed, because all he uses is Air Slash, so it could be a Scarf variant. So anyway, he uses Air Slash on my Vaporeon, and I flinch. Go figure. He uses Air Slash again, and I'm like, I need to get this in range so that Ice Shard can kill him with my Mamoswine. So I go for a Toxic, but of course Toxic is not gonna hit, even though I got lucky with the flinch hack. So yeah, not looking too good there. And I switch out now and go into Soundwave because I figure if he is scarfed, my scarfed Flygon should be faster. So I can see that I can survive one more Air Slash, so I go for an Outrage just in case he decides to switch out to something else that can resist Stone Edge, because I don't know what his last Pokemon is. And he goes for another Air Slash, and he actually gets a crit, and I'm like, ugh, that just ruined my Flygon, but whatever. He's definitely in range now to be KO'd with an Ice Shard, so there we go. I can KO him with the Ice Shard. So, finally that annoying Togekiss is down, and I have 2 Pokemon left, a Choice Banded Mamoswine, which he does not know is Choice Banded yet, and a Vaporeon. So, anyway, his final Pokemon is a Snorlax, and I was a little bit scared of this thing because if it can get to a spot where it can survive a Superpower once I switch in again, that's going to be bad news. So I figure I better make sure that I could have him in range to be KO'd with Superpower. So I go back into Vaporeon to try to get another Toxic off, and this time it does hit, thankfully. And yeah, but here he uses Body Slam and he does get the Parahacks, but I thought I could go for a Wish this next turn because I figured even though I'm paralyzed, he does have -1 speed, and he's a freaking Snorlax. So I just go ahead, go for the Wish. If I get it, great. If I don't, well, big deal. And I don't outspeed him afterwards, and yeah, it takes out my Vaporeon. So all I have left is this Mamoswine. It's a Choice Banded Mamoswine, which he does not know is Choice Banded. He thought it might have been a bulkier set because they did only use the Ice Shard, which can be seen a lot on bulkier sets. But now I go for the Superpower, and it hits his Snorlax and does great damage here. It takes forever. Like, look how long it's taking. They have so much HP. It's ridiculous. And yeah, almost take him out, and luckily he doesn't go for the Body Slam or Rest or anything because he thought that I couldn't do that much damage, but there we go, I just did a ton of damage. So yeah, the Poison's almost going to take him out, and one more Superpower because I'm locked into it will take out the Snorlax. So that was a very close game. I want to say that guy's name was something. I'll figure it out before I post it. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this match. I am NinetailedNinetailes. Go check out my channel, as well as everyone else in the Squirtle Squad. I also do 5th generation battles, so you can look forward to that if you subscribe to my channel, and you know, just subscribe to TheSquirtleSquadX if you aren't already. So yeah, so what I'm really trying to say is comment, rate, and subscribe, and see you guys later.